Hey everyone, I am here today in Portland, Oregon at the beautiful Brandy Creek Farm with my dear friend Jessica Petro. We have a really exciting announcement to make. So moving forward into 2020, we're really excited to start building out some different opportunities, and one of our core values at 3Rein is education. It's promoting education, it's raising accessibility, connecting the dots, and just generally making opportunities available. So I was really excited when the Petro and Chapman family approached me about starting the Harry Chapman Memorial Scholarship. And so Harry was a pretty special man, and it was Jessica's grandfather. And I met them 5 years ago, I think. Yeah, it was 5 years ago at Thermal. And some of you, I'm sure, know Harry, especially if you've been on the West Coast at all, or if you idolize Rich Fellers or Flexible or McGuinness or any of the famous horses that Harry owned. But he was a total spitfire. I mean, Harry was hilarious and spunky. But I think one of the most amazing things about Harry that I learned was he had just a raging passion for horsemanship and such a diverse background within the industry.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you could feel that passion, like when you were talking with him, if you knew anything about him. So I think it'd be really cool to share with everybody, if you don't mind, just like a little bit of his background and upbringing through the industry, and then how that played a huge part in your life and what you're doing now.
Yeah, so horses have always been a part of my grandpa's life. His mother rode when he was growing up. She rode saddlebreds, and that's how he started. And then when he became a teenager, his dear friend taught him how to ride jumpers. And so he immediately latched on to that and started showing and ended up competing and trying to qualify for the Olympics. And
Naturally.
And he just kind of carried that through his whole life. He ended up continuing to be an amateur.
Yeah.
And then later on owning horses for Rich, and that was such a huge passion for him. I mean,
yeah. And it was really cool is he got to, because there was like this overlap from where he got to be an owner, but then also share it with you.
Yeah.
And own for you a little bit, but just really promote you and like get to support you, and you got to share that time with him. And then not only, you had your jumpers that were going, but then the young horses.
Yeah.
And you got to dabble and do a couple of those, and you still have one.
Yeah, he really shared his passion with me. He went all over with me. He went to every horse show with me for the last 6 years, basically. And every clinic. He loved education, and that was a huge part of who my grandpa was. He always encouraged me to go to clinics, learn from new people. He always said you can learn something from everybody, and I really believe that he encouraged that in everyone he was around.
Yeah. And I think that you really were able to share that with him, and then anybody who knew Harry, like, you knew that side about him. You just knew that he had that background and he just had that passion for it. So it was really, really exciting for you guys to reach out and want to do this, because I think it's a phenomenal way to honor his memory. And he loved to be a part of everything.
He did.
So if he could be a part of promoting education, I think he would just be thrilled.
I think it's a dream come true for him, for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's a huge passion for him, and I know that this would be a great way to continue on with his legacy.
Yeah, I agree. So we're really excited. To make this announcement. It's the Harry Chapman Memorial Scholarship. If you want more information, visit 3rein.com. You'll find the scholarship tab, and under there we will have all the details on what the scholarship will offer and how to apply for it. So check it out.